from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and, of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that catch is hauled in. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made wide open way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a fly to the wideout. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. A big defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They're going to the air in the first play. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Second down after that previous play. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Dutch will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Young momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here and a big game for the offense.
Third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And they'll start the drive here on the 23-yard line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Oregon. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Man, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is caught. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Toss play to the outside. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A quick throw out left, complete.
Marked down at the 50. Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. With a bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Receiver makes the catch. Muscles past the defender. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Gets the first and still running. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands, get a lot of people out in front, control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And there's the handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a 1-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it here. He gets loose. Powering through.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Try to run it with the option. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass this time. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. A completion sets up a second down play. They mix it up with a run. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
21.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's got some space here. On the move. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Throwing off play action. Pressure is coming. They'll avoid the big hit in the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a draw. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
4th down.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Finding space at the 20. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bulldogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders, that's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score Georgia 42, Oregon 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. Fourth down coming up.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Waiting off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And tackled there by the defense. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards at the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. If we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The receiver grabs it. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Who makes the grab?
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense.
Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The Ducks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Going toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He breaks free.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's a kneel down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.